friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Sheila. If you're not new, welcome back, friends, to the first day of Vlogmas. When you are watching this, it is officially December 1st, the kickoff of Vlogmas, and I'm very, very, very excited. 'Tis the season, and we're kicking off Vlogmas with a December goal setting plan with me video, which is much needed because I feel like I've already started planning for December and the holidays like in my head, but I'm so like scatterbrained and not really sure what's going on that I just need to like get it all out onto paper in my Powersheets and in my other planners and yada yada yada. So last year was my first official Vlogmas, and this year I've decided to do 12 days of Christmas where I just post every other day up until Christmas. I heard of this idea from Morgan Long, who's one of my favorite YouTubers, and that just seemed like a better approach for me. And yeah, I'm very excited to have you along with the journey. So make sure that you are subscribed to stay on top of all the content. And yeah, so let's get into this video. So I've made my little desk area very cozy. For some reason, I always have mindset issues when it comes to like planning and Powersheets and like doing my monthly planning. And I feel like part of it is like my environment. So my desk is usually against like the wall here just because it makes more sense like spatially, and it looks nice when I'm not actually working. But when I am like working or trying to do stuff at the desk, I don't know, I feel like I'm just looking at a wall, and I wish there was a window and there was light and there were things to look at. So I've moved my desk, and I'm already feeling a little more inspired and motivated to kind of dive in. So yeah, I've tried to cozify my environment. The tree is next to me. I'm very, you know, I feel like I'm in the mindset to get into this. I've also made some peach tea. Excited to drink that. And I'm gonna light a candle. I have my Christmas ambiance. Really, that's kind of my plan and approach when I'm just not in the mood to kind of sit down and plan my life and plan everything. So we've made the atmosphere cozy, and let's actually dive in because I feel like I've been rambling for a very long time. But I need to look at my November tending list because, to be honest with you guys, I kind of didn't really look at my November tending list at all. I didn't do a November progress video just because I wasn't in the mood to do it, and this month's been kind of crazy behind the scenes. And yeah, so I haven't checked in really with my goals or habits or anything since the 12th. That's the last time I put anything on the habit tracker. So this will be interesting to see, you know, how November went. I think in the calendar page, I'm also going to do some Vlogmas planning in here as well. And I do want to make a holiday bucket list, which will be fun, and share that with you all. And that's kind of the game plan. So with that said, let's get the planning party started, shall we? right, friends, I'm taking a tea and snack break because I feel like I need to step away. And it's always good to take a break when you're doing planning. And my tea is cold, and I think I'm gonna make peppermint tea since the sun is going down, and that sounds very cozy. And let me show you, I guess, what has been going on so far. So I think I'll just show you my calendar for now, but I figured out all of the Vlogmas days that I would like to publish a video, which is just literally every other day. And I started making my little holiday bucket list over there, added some fun doodles. I did start adding stickers to the tending list. And then of course we need to do goal setting, which pretty much is going to be the same goals carried on every other month. If you're here, you know, so that's not really going to be too intense. I feel like it's just like the logistical, like what needs to get done and when it's going to get done that I'm feeling a little stressed out about. So I think a nice little break, step away. Maybe I'll read a chapter of my book. Let me show you. I have a camera going on, but I'm currently reading Portrait of a Scotsman by Evie Dunmore, which is the third book of the League of Extraordinary Women series, and I'm really liking this book so far. I mean, I'm a fan of all of the books in the series. Clearly, this is the third one, and I don't know. It's giving me Outlander vibes. If you know Outlander, you know, because Hattie, the main character, is betrothed. Well, not even betrothed. She ends up marrying a Scotsman, and she doesn't want to marry him. That's kind of the premise that's going on. So it's very Outlandery. So I love a good romance where people initially aren't attracted to each other and then somehow along the lines they fall in love, blah, blah, blah. I'm like really into this. We got to a really good part and I just want to know what happens next. So I think I'm going to take a break from planning, do a little reading, and come back. And yeah, this is the chaos of my desk. Also, I figured I'd show you, I found this book. Like, it wasn't a free library, but it was like a free, like, take a book area at this, like, little building that had a bunch of different stores in it in my hometown. And I feel like I've heard of the miniaturist before I saw it, but the cover was just kind of my vibe. It was giving me Night Circus vibes, so I picked it up because it was free. And then I feel like this will be a good, like, winter, even Christmas. I mean, this is very Christmassy, so this might go on my like December holiday TBR, which I haven't figured that out yet. There's like so many holiday things I need to do, but yeah. friends, I've finished my prep work and tending list, so I thought I would just kind of review what's been going on with me with my November tending list. As you can see, I never put any encouraging words or priorities up there, which is probably a reflection of just how this month has been. It's just been hard to kind of, I don't know, go inward and like, you know, that aspect of things. And in terms of my goals, overall pretty good. I only published 5 YouTube videos instead of the 6 that I wanted to, but 5 still is at least 1 a week, so that's exciting. I have only read 4 books so far, and I want to finish Portrait of a Scotsman to round out this month, so I should be able to get this done by the end of November. And then I did finish reading the book of 2 Samuel. Car loan, I did not pay that off. I talked more about that, I think, in my November goals video with all of the traveling I had to do in October. I used my savings to kind of cover those expenses and withdrew from making extra debt payments in October, and I haven't made any extra payments in November. My loan is at like $600 right now, which is very exciting. So I'm just gonna continue with what the payment schedule for December is, and then whatever is left, I will pay that difference. So check back in with my next video to see how that goes. Move my body 2 to 3 days a week. Exercise has been an all-time low priority over here, and that's okay. I didn't bake anything either. We're just gonna carry that on into December. I feel like I have the whole winter season to bake. Weekly action items. I did really well with my weekly Bible study, so I made time for that. And I made myself a nice meal every week, pretty much. I talked about this more in my November goals video, but I just wanted to kind of spend more time in the kitchen and actually enjoy cooking, and kind of reframing how I see being in the kitchen has really helped me have a new like mindset to cooking. Walking has not been happening. It's been cold and getting dark, and I just haven't been able to kind of fit that into my schedule because I'm so used to walking in the evening. So to be continued. In terms of like my habits and everything, again, down here where there's like major gaps is like the exercise and water intake. I feel like it's been a really bad month for water intake, and I'm not really sure why, so I'm kind of like reassessing that and prioritizing water in December. And I don't want to show my like review page just because there's some personal things on there, but overall November was, it's been a month. There have been some things that have happened behind the scenes that I'm not really ready to share yet, so I think I'll try and share more about them on Instagram. So make sure you're following me at Sheila Joy Creates to get more updates on those type of things. But for now, let's go to our December tending list. Oh, actually, let me show you my calendar page now that it's kind of, I don't know, I kind of stopped adding things to it. That's kind of my approach with Powersheets. I'll kind of just do as much as I can, and then I'll, you know, plan later on, because I feel like it's a very overwhelming task to do your Powersheets, like, and try to make it as perfect. At least I want to make everything as perfect, but you know, this is good enough. And again, I have my Vlogmas and appointments and birthdays and stuff going on. And then over here, I just put the holiday bucket list. You can take a quick peek at that. But really, I just want to kind of like embrace the holiday season with cozy home related activities like baking, movies. I do want to do some book shopping and go to like a Christmas light show, have a cozy self-care night. All of these things are probably things I'm going to be vlogging during Vlogmas. So if there's anything else you'd like me to add to this list, let me know. And then for our tending list, I put some festive stickers on there. And I feel like there's a lot of things going on here, but let's just run through it. So my encouraging words is I embrace my fullness. I heard that affirmation from Yoga with Cassandra during like a meditation, and it really resonated with me. So we're putting that for December. My priority is to enjoy the present moment. I feel like with the holidays, it can be so easy to get stressed and like focused on like tomorrow or next week, or like shopping for gifts or like family and things. So I really want to kind of be intentional with like being still and mindful of like what's happening in the present, and that will help me kind of move through the chaos of the holidays. For my goals, we're going with 13 YouTube videos this month, mainly because 12 of those will be for Vlogmas, and then the final week I want to publish a video. I do need to make my 2022 goal prep work video. Let me know if you've already started your prep work and your new Powersheets, if you have the new Powersheets, because I haven't, and I usually wait until like the final week of December when it's more closer to the new year. So if you're waiting for that video from me, your patience is greatly appreciated, but just know that we'll probably be doing them around the same time, or it'll be coming at the end of the month unless I get some crazy spark of creativity and motivation, but probably not. Read 5 books. I have 5 books left in my annual reading challenge for Goodreads, so I can read 40 books this year. So that is very exciting. So we're trying to read 5 holiday-ish books. Read the book of 1 Kings, moving along with my just reading the Bible in chronological order. Pay off my car loan. That's going to be happening, which is very exciting. I want to move my body 2 to 3 days a week. Again, we're just trying. If we can try, that's all we can really do. I want to bake some Christmas cookies, so we'll see how that goes. And I want to repot my plants, because if you saw my last video, I showed you the new planters that I got, so now I should be motivated to actually repot my plants, so we'll see how that goes. For weekly action items, I want to practice drawing and doodling again. I started getting back into that recently, just because with the holidays, I like am motivated to draw Christmas doodles, and that's making me happy, so we're gonna shoot for that this month. Weekly Bible study time, watch a holiday movie at least once a week. I know there's lots of movies that I want to watch, so there'll probably be like multiple movies happening. And then I want to do a weekly review and planning every week. That's something I normally always do, and I never included it on my tending list, but recently I've been not really making time for it, or life's just been busy. I think since I got back from the UK, I've been kind of like not prioritizing that. So we're just putting it on here so I can try and keep myself accountable. And then cook something nice, cook a yummy meal. All right, and then our habits. Everything's pretty much the same as every month. I do have on the bottom here advent calendar, because I finally have an advent calendar. My inner child is screaming, and that just means that I want to like move the little snowflake on it to, you know, the designated date for how many days are left in Christmas. So that's very exciting. And that's the completed tending list. All right, friends, we did it. We completed our December tending list. And I'm very excited for the month ahead, because holidays, Christmas, Vlogmas. Give this video a thumbs up if you're excited for Vlogmas, because I'm very excited for all of the fun, cozy holiday content coming your way. Also, let me know what your goals and intentions are for this month ahead. It's going to be quite a chaotic month for me, and I'm trying to call in calm as much as possible, and making sure I'm just taking care of myself like in between, so I don't overextend myself. So that's my only word of advice going into the holidays, is find the routines and habits that ground you, and try and stick to those as much as you can throughout the whole month, just on a regular basis. And that can really help, you know, with the day-to-day insanity that might be occurring around you. And yes, thank you so much for watching this video. Again, make sure you let me know what kind of Vlogmas videos you want to see down in the comments, and I will see you in the next video.